Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here, back with another video. And in this one, I'm going to be talking to anybody who's actually thinking about buying a PlayStation 5 here in the next couple of months. So it looks like today Sony decided to randomly release a brand new PlayStation 5. Now they did just have a state of play event not too long ago, but I guess they weren't ready to unveil it just yet. So if you guys remember, this is what the original PlayStation 5 design looked like. We have the one with the disc tray on the left and one without the disc tray on the right. And you can see that they both actually have stands on them as well. Now it looks like today Sony decided that they were going to actually be releasing a brand new PS5, and so it's going to have an all new design on it, and it's going to be coming out in as little as a couple weeks. It's supposed to come out in November. So here's a quick look at what the console is going to look like. So as you guys can see, they're still sticking to the same model of PlayStation 5, and then they're also going to have a digital version, one without a disc tray. But as you can see, the design of the disc tray is a little bit different. We can also see that they've added a different line here in about the middle of the way through the console, and they've also added a new stand. So the vertical stand will be included, but they're actually going to be selling a horizontal stand separately for like $20. Now with this new console coming out and this new design coming out, there's a good chance that the original PlayStation 5, the one with the original design, will actually drop quite a bit in value. So if you're in the market for a PlayStation 5, I would highly suggest to wait until this one comes out to try and get your hands on one of the older versions for a cheaper price. Now, there's also a few more changes that they're going to be making to this new console, and we're going to get into them real quick. So the new PlayStation 5 will actually come with a removable disc tray. So if you go with the digital version and then you change your mind later and you actually want to add in that Blu-ray player, you're going to actually be able to buy that separately and just simply snap it in later. So this could actually help you to get into the PlayStation 5 console for a cheaper price. And then later down the road, if you find out like you actually want to play some Blu-ray movies on it, or you have a lot of disc-based games that you feel like playing, you can actually snap in the disc tray at a later date down the road. So the console will be a little bit smaller than the original one and it will definitely weigh a little bit less. On top of that, unfortunately, we're not getting a new controller. It's still going to have the exact same controller. Now, what's even crazier to me is that it's actually going to have the exact same specs on it as well. So if you take a look at the specs, it's actually going to have the exact same specs as the original PlayStation 5, which came out like 2 years ago. And the digital version and the standard, the one with the disc tray, they're all going to have the same exact specs. The only difference between this console and the one that came out a few years ago is just the size. So it's only going to be a little bit shorter and a little bit slimmer. Now, in my opinion, I don't really think this is a very good upgrade at all, and I would have liked to see more power come to the console, or at least a price drop, given the fact that you're really not getting anything different at all, other than a design change. So it'll be a little bit easier if you go to move the console around from to like a friend's house or something like that, and it will definitely take up less space in your living room, but that's literally it. Plus, most people, once they put down a console, they're never going to pick it back up again or move it. So I really don't see why this is an upgrade. But I did want to let you guys know that if you are in the market for a PlayStation 5 right now, you probably should wait because there's a very good chance that the price of the original one will definitely go down in this holiday season. So this brand new console is coming out in about 3 weeks or so. So if you were planning on getting one like before Christmas, it's actually the perfect time for that. So maybe that's why they decided to release this so that people will be able to get the original one for a little bit cheaper and also just get that nice revamped design. Now, I would have definitely liked to see some better performance on this, or at least the ability to get it in all black right off the bat. I'm not really sure what they're thinking with this, but I just wanted to let you guys know about this update video, and I'll let you guys know if any more news comes up. Peace.